meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me.
The letter people. Today, meet Mr. X.
Nardo the detective here. Super sleuth, seeker of truth, and pizza repairman. I've solved some strange cases in my day, such as Poopsie's Big Surprise. But never has there been a case as strange as the case of the mysterious Mr. X. Here's the story. I was sitting at my desk, wondering what my next adventure would be, and working on my 60s, when my good friend Mr. B rushed in.
Boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy.
Mr. B, lower your voice.
This is as low as it goes. Something's wrong with the sound of my voice.
I could tell there was something wrong by the sound of Mr. B's voice.
Something's wrong with my voice. I don't talk like this, do I, Nardo?
I was just about to tell Mr. B to forget about trying out for the Vienna Boys Choir when I noticed a strange mark on Mr. B's back.
Say, kid, where'd you get that strange doohickey?
Boy, oh boy, what strange doohickey? Oh, I got something on my back. What is it, Nardo?
Relax, Mr. B. There, I've got it. I guess you won't be needing this.
Maybe it stuck to me when I was bouncing my ball in the Oops! Boy, oh boy, I can talk again!
I wonder what that strange mark is.
Boy, oh boy, I took a nap under a tree near the forest. Do you think that maybe
Not now, kid. I'm on the phone.
It was Mr. H.
Nardo, come right over. Hysterical ham hocks. Something's wrong. Hubba, hubba.
I'll be right over, Mr. H. Hang in there. Mr. B, you stay here and answer the phone. This case is starting to break.
But... Boy, oh boy, 60s!
As I entered, I noticed something strange. I didn't want to pry, but I decided to ask anyway.
Mr. H., why is that bag over your head? That's easy for you to say.
I was hoping he wasn't trying to hide anything.
Come on out of there.
It was then that I knew that Mr. H was trying to hide something.
The bag was a pretty good idea, kid. You don't look half bad in it. Put it back on.
I was just about to suggest a good hairdresser when...
No, wait. Hold still. Got it. You won't have to sell your hot comb, Mr. H. Gee, thanks. What do you suppose made my horrible hair go all wrong like that, Nardo?
I knew that it had something to do with those strange marks. This time, Ms. Yu was on the other end of the wire.
Nardo, can you come to my farm right away? Something's wrong. All wrong.
Something's wrong at Ms. Yu's farm, Mr. H. Try to keep things out of your hair, and I'll see you later.
Upsy-daisy, am I glad to see you, Nardo. Something's wrong.
What's wrong, Ms. Yu?
Would you walk this way, please? It's Nanny here. She was fine this morning, but now something's wrong. All wrong.
You don't say.
I could tell that something was wrong. All wrong. Someone, or something, had apparently gotten Miss Yu's goat.
I'm so upset. Can you help, Nardo?
What's wrong with this nutty goat? Is it mad?
Well, I'm not too happy about it.
I was just about to suggest a guest appearance for the goat on the Flintstones when...
Look, it's that strange mark again. There. Let's hear what that goat sounds like now.
Nanny's not all wrong now. She's all right. No kidding, Nardo. Thanks.
This phone call was my biggest lead.
Is this Nardo here?
Yes? What can I do for you?
Well, I may be able to help you. You see, I understand you've been having a touch of trouble with these marks. I thought that maybe I could help you by giving you a
A clue? I could sure use some help.
You could, well, so could I. I mean, well, here's the clue. You come to the forest and you'll find out why things are going all wrong.
The forest? Thanks, Mr. I didn't catch the name.
You wouldn't want to. I mean, oh, gosh. I hope the clue will help straighten everything out. Goodbye.
Wait. Hung up. Miss Yu, if anyone asks, I'm going to the forest. This case is breaking wide open.
Good luck, Nardo.
Thanks. I may need it.
Oh, gosh, gee, I hope Nardo finds me. I really didn't mean for things to go all wrong. Someone's just got to help me. I'm so tired of being all wrong X. I want things to be all right.
Aha! You're the one who's been making everything all wrong.
Oh, dear, the jig is down. I mean up.
You got a lot of explaining to do. What's your name?
X, all wrong X, and I can explain.
This ought to be good.
Well, you see, I'm all wrong X. My whole life has been all wrong for me and anyone I try to give one of my letters to. And because things go all wrong, I've never had any friends, which makes me very shy.
Shy? That why you...
Yes, I left an X for Mr. B and his voice changed. And then, of course, I left one for Mr. H and his hair went all wrong. And I guess you heard what happened to Ms. Yu's goat.
Yes, but they're all okay now. Don't worry, kid.
Oh, that's good. I don't suppose you'd like to see my letters.
Sure.
Oh, good. Well, here we have a capital X, and right here a lowercase x. Both of these here are the same letter as my name, X.
It was then that I realized where I had seen that letter before. Back in my school days. When I got a wrong answer, my teacher would mark it with an X.
The letter X. I've seen quite a few of those in my time, Mr. X. They sure bring back memories.
Wait, don't touch them. You see what happens, Nardo?
Put them away, Mr. X. That was a close call.
I'm sorry. Maybe you'd better get away from me before something else goes wrong.
No. Mr. X, Nardo the detective is on your side. I'm going to take you to the letter people. They'll figure out a way to use your letter in a word. Then you won't be all wrong, Mr. X. Things will brighten up. You'll see.
Well, gosh, I don't know. Well, maybe.
Come on, kid. You have nothing to fear.
Okay, Nardo. I'll sure try my best.
Mr. K, Mr. S, the case of the strange mark is solved. This is Mr. X, who wants to live with us here in Letter People Land.
Hi, Mr. X. Welcome. Super, a new letter person. What's your sound, Mr. X?
Oh, gosh, gee, I have to tell you, I don't have a sound of my own, so I guess I don't belong here. Oh, goodbye.
Don't worry about that, Mr. X. We've already solved the problem. Ms. A heard about your coming here, and she thought of a way that both of us can help.
Oh, gosh, it's wonderful.
What can I do to help? You and I will stand together, Mr. K, sharing our sounds. The sound that we share together will give Mr. X a squish sound of his own. That's kicky. I'd love to help.
You see, kid, there's nothing to worry about. But just to be on the safe side, Mr. X, your sound, the same sound that K and S make together, better go at the end of words, not at the beginning. That's just so people won't think the word is wrong.
I think you're right, Nardo. What do you say, Mr. X? Sometimes we all stand at the end of words.
Gee, it's thrilling just to be in any part of a word. I'd love to stand at the end of words.
It's settled then. Mr. X, can you tell me what you see in that picture on the fence?
Oh, that's the number 6. Yeah, 6 has my letter at the end.
So far, nothing's gone wrong.
Right. Mr. X, I knew you could do it. Super! And what about this next picture, Mr. X?
That's a box. Box has my letter at the end, too.
Right again, Mr. X. See, you do belong here in Letter People Land. I'm glad for you, kid. I told you there was nothing to worry about.
I know you did. I'm very happy that you all think so, but I'm still a little worried.
I know what will convince you, Mr. X. We'll play the catching game.
Oh, the catching game? Gee, I don't know here.
Don't run away now, kids. Believe in yourself. You can do it. If you can be in a word that's all right, then you can't be all wrong. Look at the last picture on the fence.
It's a tough one here. A parakeet.
That was my first guess, too. But no, you gotta look closer.
Let's see here. I know, it's a worm in a raccoon coat.
Close. Closer. Try again. What else wears a furry coat?
I got a cousin in Alaska who's an Eskimo. It's a fox.
Right. Now, whom will you call to get into the starting clue box?
Oh, gosh, I'd better sound it out. Fox, fox. The starting sound I hear is the same that starts funny feet. Would Mr. F please get into the starting clue box?
You're good, kid. Whom will you call to get into the catching clue box?
Well, I'd better be careful. I really want to be right. Fox, fox. The catching sound I hear is the same sound that starts obstinate. Would Miss O please get into the catching clue box?
You're good. You're very good, kid. Now for the ending sound.
Let's see here. Fox, fox. That's my sound. The end sound is an X. Would my good friends Mr. K and Mr. S please get into the ending?
Not us, Mr. X. Even though we share our sounds with you, you have the honor of standing in the ending clue box.
Oh, golly, I get to, really?
Go ahead, kid. Enjoy it. And while you're at it, hold up a badge of cooperation so everyone will know that Miss O will make her short sound. And now, letter people, make your sounds catch.
Fox. Fox.
Well, all right. Mr. X, you're not all wrong anymore.
Oh, goody. Just one more thing. Nardo, would you touch my letter and see if anything goes wrong?
Sure, kid. There's nothing to be afraid of now.
Oh, gee, that feels good. I can have friends.
Welcome to Letter People Land. It's the place where you belong, Mr. X.
Oh, gee, thank you. And to return your kindness, I'm going to use my letter as a warning sign to help keep people away from dangerous things like railroad crossings and harmful bottles and cans and on anything that should be kept away from children.
Hooray! You're all right, Mr. X.
You sure are. It's nice to have you here.
And so ended my strangest case, Mysterious Mr. X. One part of the case is still unsolved. I still don't know who tipped me off at the phone call at Miss Yu's farm. Someday, maybe I'll find out. At least Mr. X is happy now. There are 119 stories to be told in Letter People Land. This has been one of them.
Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me. Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me.
The letter people. Today, meet Mr. Q.
Me, 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 me. La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
Hubba, hubba. Cute. Very cute.
This will be quite an evening.
Thanks for the warning.
I've been practicing all week. I went to the top of a mountain where I could concentrate and be by myself.
Very thoughtful.
My queenly, quivering voice is in perfect condition to sing.
Uh-huh.
I have a falsetto voice, you know.
That's funny. I got a friend with a false set of teeth.
Now, young man, I'll have none of your quips.
No, seriously. I think you ought to sing tenor.
Tenor?
10 or 12 blocks away.
I'll have you know, the last time I sang here, my voice filled the auditorium.
Uh-huh. Enough people left to make room for it.
You just see to it that the scenery is set and that everything is in shape. Do you understand?
Uh-huh.
Quickly, quickly, about your business. A-E-I-O-U, U-O-I-E-A. Oh, Miss O, you sound wonderful. I know. I'm overjoyed. I'm ready for my concert tonight. Your voice is so strong, you sound like a quartet. Don't I, though? Listen to this. Just listen to this. A-E-I-O-U. What's the matter, Miss O? Creaking quoits. Miss O's lost her voice. What a tragedy.
What a blessing.
Try again, Miss O. Oh, Miss O, you look quite queasy. Mr. H, do something. Miss O's lost her voice. Ah! No, not from here. Go get them, quickly.
I'm quivering from fear. Hubba, hubba.
Oh, I'm feeling queasy myself.
What's
wrong? What's the rush?
I don't know.
What's the problem?
Miss O can't sing.
Calm down, Miss U. Calm down.
Oh, I'm so upset.
She sure is silent. Maybe if I give her one of my lemon lollipops, her voice will come back.
Thank you, Mr. L, but that won't work. Even a quart of lollipops wouldn't help. We need something. Or someone.
Wait! I know.
What?
Mr. Q. He's a scientist. I'm sure he'll know what to do.
A terrific idea. Let's go. They're gone at last. Ah, silence. Sweet silence. Time to sleep. I think I'll dream of food today. Hamburgers. Hot dogs. Nah.
Mr. Q, if we put the quicksilver into the quizzledonker, then turn this dial a quarter turn, everything will be ready.
Mr. Q, it was Mr. Q. Don't drop her.
Upside down cakes. What's going on here?
A terrible, terrible tragedy.
Miss O's lost her voice.
Who are you?
Bottomsley Upsdown, Mr. Q's assistant.
Where is he? Oh, there you are. Mr. Q, Miss O can't sing. We need your help.
What does that say?
Quiet. People at work.
Shh. She's certainly quiet and stiff. Reminds me of a telephone pole with hair. Would you examine her, Mr. Q, and see what you can do? I have no sound. Egads, what does that mean? Mr. Q has no sound, so he must remain silent. Without a sound, he can't speak. I'm afraid he can't help you.
Yes, he can, if I help.
How?
I'll stand next to Mr. Q, and together we'll make the same sound that starts quiet.
Are you sure it'll work?
It's got to work.
I don't think so. Let's try. We must do something.
Ready, Mr. Q? Try.
Quiet. Hooray!
Bravo!
Wow!
Yes, yes. Quizzing quizzes. That's the way. My quest for a sound ends today.
Hooray!
Topsy-turvy inside out. Mr. Q has a sound. He can even shout.
Oh, thank you, Miss U. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll always stand next to you, and you'll always have a sound.
Mr. Q, can you help Miss O sing again?
Wait. If I wave these in front of her, maybe she'll sing again.
What are they?
This is a capital Q, and this is a lowercase q. They make the same sound that starts quiet.
We're out of luck. Perhaps the Quizzledonker could produce something.
Good idea.
A feather?
No, it's a quill. Quill starts with the same sound that starts quiet.
We'd better be sure.
Right. I'll sound it out. Quill, quiet. Quill, quiet. Yes, it's the same sound that starts quiet.
Well, tickle her nose and make her laugh. If she can laugh, she can sing.
She's still quiet.
Oh, no. Well, that's a crown.
Yes, it starts with the same sound that starts quiet.
I'm not so sure. We'd better check. Crown, quiet. Crown, quiet. No. Crown starts with the same sound that starts cotton candy.
Oh, too bad. It's such a lovely crown. Back to the drawing board.
This is a quilt. It starts with the same sound that starts quiet. Quilt, quiet. Quilt, quiet. Yes, it's the same. I'm sure this will work. This quilt will make her warm. Maybe she caught a chill, and keeping warm will bring her voice back.
Are you sure?
Let's not quibble, Bottomsley. Let's just hope.
Look, it's working. Quack! Quack!
How do you feel, Miss O?
Quick!
She's making sounds.
But no sounds of music.
We need something that's fun to revive her.
How about the catching game?
Yes, 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 yes! The catching game. The catching game? She's speaking.
We'll need clue boxes. Wait.
I wonder what he read.
What?
Excellent, Bottomsley. Quite good.
Wait, we'll also need Miss I.
I'll call her.
Now, Miss O, what is warm and wrapped around you?
Around me? Try, Miss O. Try. You can do it. Try. Around me. Warm. It's a quark.
No, not a quark, Miss O.
But you're close.
It's wrapped around you.
Quick. It's a quilt.
Yes, a quilt. Yes.
Now, to sound out the word quilt, whom will you call to get into the starting clue box?
What, a quiz? Well, I'll try. Quilt. Quilt. The starting sound I hear is the same sound that starts quiet. I want Mr. Q in the starting clue box. What about me, Miss O? I don't know. You see? I think so. Miss U must stand next to Mr. Q in the starting clue box and help him, or Mr. Q won't have a sound of his own. Right, Miss O? Oh, I'm so happy for you.
I just heard about Miss O. I sure hope I can help.
In the nick of time, Miss I.
Now, Miss O, who will you call to get into the catching clue box?
Oh, it isn't very obvious. I'd better sound it out. Quilt. Quilt. The sound I hear is the same sound that starts itchy itch. I want Miss I in the catching clue box.
Instantly, Miss O. Instantly.
You're almost there, Miss O. Won't be long now. Who do you want in the ending squish box?
Quilt. Quilt. I hear a squoosh. Would Mr. L and Mr. T get into the ending squoosh box? Oh, good. And look, there's a badge of cooperation over the ending squoosh box. That means that Miss I will hold up her short sound sign.
For the final step, Miss O, you'll be singing in a minute. Letter people, make your sounds catch.
Quilt. Quilt. Miss O, can you sing?
We're here at Philharmonic Hall awaiting this evening's concert. Miss O is preparing herself, as you can hear, and a large crowd is in attendance. With me are the heroes of the hour, Mr. Q, Miss U, and Bottomsley Downsup.
Ups, down. Bottomsley, ups, down.
Yes, of course. Topsley, ups, down. We all thank you for your great service to the art of music. Without you, Miss O could not have performed tonight. How do you feel?
I feel that...
Ah! I see the house lights are dimming, quieting the crowd, as we wait for the curtain to rise on Miss O. Thank you, Mr. Q, for your sensitive comments. And now, to the stage, and Miss O.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want Mr. Q, Miss U, and Bottomsley ups down to take a bow.
Did you hear that? It's Bottomsley. Bottomsley.
Oh, yes, certainly. Thank you for correcting me, down-ups.
And now for my first selection in special honor to our most distinguished guest, Mr. Q. When I'm calling Q...
Get your earmuffs, red hot earmuffs, guaranteed. Get your earmuffs. They're going a mile a minute. Get your earmuffs.
I'll take 3 pairs.
Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me. Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me.
The letter people. Today, how Mr. G got another sound.
Jumpin' jelly beans! I got some really jolly junk today. I think I'll give this a special place of honor.
And now, the news of the day here in Letter People Land. 3 letter boys have been named finalists in Letter People Land's first annual bake-off. Mr. B hopes to impress the judges with his banana bundt cake, but he'll have tough competition at the bake-off. Mr. P plans to please the crowd with a pickle and pepperoni pizza, while our third finalist, Mr. V, is preparing to bake fresh vanilla vegetables for the gala event. The grand prize winner of the bake-off will receive a 1-hour misguided whirlwind tour high above Letter People Land in Captain Zemo's Zeppelin. On a more tragic note, we've learned that the legendary Genius Jim is missing from Letter People Land's art museum. The people at the museum told us that they did not suspect any foul play.
We do not suspect any foul play.
It seems that the legendary Genius Jim was accidentally thrown in the trash by the janitor as a gesture of goodwill. In the janitor's words, "I didn't know the thing was any good. I thought I was doing everyone a favor by throwing it in the junk pile." In other news today, we've learned that television star Monty Swell may be thinking about getting a new bow tie. That's all the news for now. Stay tuned for more news about the legendary Genius Jim as we find out more details. We return now to music to practice capital and lowercase by.
Mr. J, greetings. Good day to you.
Oh, Mr. G, how's tricks, old buddy? Do you want to see any of this jolly junk I just got today?
Well, sure, it looks interesting.
Good. Well, see here, I've got some old jars, a few old Joey D records, a jingle.
And a few jangles, too.
Yes, all part of my jumbo junkyard.
Gee, what's that thing? I've never seen anything quite like that. What is it, Mr. J?
I don't know what it is.
Golly, where did you get it? It's gorgeous.
Where did I get it? I don't remember. Oh, yes, I do. It was in an old pile of junk behind the art museum. I think it's one of the jazziest things in my collection. Do you really like it?
Indeed I do. It's really something. Do you think it would be okay if I touch it, Mr. J? I'll be very careful with it.
Sure. Go ahead. I'm glad you like it.
News bulletin just in. Letter People Land News has just learned that the missing legendary Genius Jim may be dangerous. According to people at the museum, the Genius Jim will make you disappear if your sound does not go with your name. Persons such as Mr. D have nothing to worry about, however. Mr. D's name, D, goes with his sound, Delicious Donuts. But we repeat, be on the lookout for the missing Genius Jim. If you touch it and your sound does not go with your name, you'll disappear, and we're not fooling, so watch out. We return now to music to fill your clue boxes by.
Oh, no! Mr. G is gone! Well, there's a brighter side to everything. At least gone starts with the same sound that starts gooey gum.
Hi, Mr. J. How you doing? Gee, your junkyard looks jazzier every day. You've got jolly joke books and a junky jalopy and jelly beans and jawbreakers and the Genius Jam. Well, can't stand around all day. I'd better be off to uphold the law and... Jeepers creepers, Mr. J, you've got the Genius Jam. Careful now, don't touch it. I don't want you to disappear.
Don't worry, Officer Jabberwocky. I won't disappear.
Huh? Why not, Mr. J?
Because my name J goes with my sound. Jumbo Junk J. Jumbo Junk. My sound and my name go together. See? Nothing happened.
Gee, you're right, Mr. J. Your sound, Jumbo Junk, and your name, J, go together. Golly gee, I'm sure glad that Mr. G wasn't here to touch it. His name, G, does not go with his sound, gooey gum. G, gooey gum.
Yeah, but...
G, gooey gum. Mr. G's name does not go with his sound.
I know.
So if Mr. G were here and touched it, then he would...
He did!
Jeepers creepers, Mr. J, are you joking? He did touch it and he disappeared?
That's right, officer. What are we gonna do?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe we should call a policeman.
Officer Jabberwocky, you are a policeman.
Oh. Well, thank you for reminding me of my duty, Mr. J. As a policeman, I think we should get some help.
Good idea.
You stay here and watch him. Or rather, watch where he was, and I'll try to get some help.
News bulletin just in. You're not going to believe this, but a cure has been discovered for disappearance caused by touching the Genius Gem when your sound and your name do not go together.
I don't believe it.
I told you. The people at the Art Museum now tell us that this simple formula will help persons who disappeared reappear. Here's all you have to do. Now listen carefully. First, wrap the victim in grape leaves, bake at 350 degrees for an hour, then season to taste.
Season to taste?
I have just been handed another bulletin. You have been reading the wrong directions, you fool. Please stand by. Here we go. I knew I'd find it. First, lend the person who has disappeared the sound he needs that will go with his name. Then use that sound in a word. Find 2 words that begin with the letters borrowed sound, and finally play the catching game. If you do all that, the missing person will reappear. An easy cure for disappearance. And now, back to music for young squishers.
It doesn't sound easy to me.
Don't worry, Mr. J. Officer Jabberwocky and I will help.
Well, the first part's easy enough, Mr. J. Lend the person who has disappeared the sound he needs that will go with his name. Listen. G. 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 G goes with your sound. Jumble junk. Listen. G. Jumble junk. Can you let Mr. G use your sound sometimes?
Well, I don't know. Do you think we could actually use Mr. G in a word making my sound? The same sound that starts jumble junk in his name, G?
I've figured out a way we can help, Mr. J. It'll be just like the time Mr. S agreed to let Mr. C use the Super Sox sound sometimes. Mr. S agreed because Mr. C's name, C, goes with Mr. S's sound, Super Sox. Since Mr. G's name, G, goes with your sound, Jumble Junk, you could lend him your sound sometimes.
Sounds fair. Okay, I'll be happy to lend Mr. G my sound. But when can Mr. G borrow my sound?
That's a good question, Junkman.
I've got it. Whenever G stands in front of silent E, he can use your Jumble Junk sound.
That sounds fine. I agree. Whenever G stands in front of silent E, he may use my Jumble Junk sound. After all, his name G starts with the same sound that starts Jumble Junk.
Jeepers, Mr. J, don't forget the cure. We've got to use it in the word.
See this piece of junk, officer?
It's a cage. C goes in the starting clue box, making his cotton candy sound. A in the catching clue box. G in the ending clue box. And silent E outside the ending clue box. That means A will make her long sound.
What sound will G make?
I know, Mr. J. G will make his borrowed sound. When G stands in front of silent E, he makes your Jumble Junk sound. Cage.
Jumpin' jukeboxes! G can use my sound in a word.
That's wonderful. We'll have him back soon now. What's the next step in the cure?
I think it was bake at 350 and season to taste.
No!
No, huh? Oh, I remember now. Find 2 words that begin with the letter person's new sound. That's not gonna be so easy.
Jolly Jupiter! I know. What did they call it on the radio, this thing here?
The Genius Gem.
Thanks.
It's all right.
Gem is a word. G stands at the start and makes the same sound as in his name. G. He uses Mr. J's sound.
And genius, a very smart person. Mr. G can use his borrowed sound at the beginning of genius, too.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
How will we know when G is using his gooey gum sound at the start of words or borrowing your jumbled junk sound?
I'll only let him borrow it in front of E and I.
Just like the deal C and S made. C gets to use the super sock sound at the start of words when he's standing next to E or I.
I'll let Mr. G borrow my sound in front of E and I, but only sometimes. People will just have to try it both ways and choose the sound that makes sense. I don't want to talk myself out of a job. That's enough.
Jeepers, Mr. J. I think we're ready for the final part of the cure, the catching game.
Okay, Jasper. There you see the letter people already in place in their clue boxes. Who is in the starting clue box?
Why, that's Mr. P in the starting clue box. His sound is the same sound that starts pointy patches.
Now, who's in the catching clue box?
Well, it's Ms. A in the catching clue box. Her short sound is the same sound that starts at you. Her long sound is the same as her name, A.
And who, yes, who is in the ending clue box? Remember the cure.
There's a missing person in the ending clue box. Let's forget the whole thing. Wait, I've got a good idea. Mr. G, would you please reappear? Fantastic!
It's great to be back.
It's wonderful to have you back, Mr. G. Would you please get into the ending clue box? Good. And now, officer, who is that outside the ending clue box?
It's Ms. E. She's making her silent sign. That means that Ms. A will make her long sound.
And what sound will Mr. G make?
Whenever G stands in front of silent E, he makes his borrowed sound.
Letter people, make your sounds catch.
Page.
Page. A piece of paper from a book.
Golly gee, I have a sound that goes with my name. Gee, thanks, Mr. J.
Oh, shucks.
Golly gee, Mr. G. Why don't you try touching that genius gem now?
Golly, I don't know if I should.
Oh, go ahead. Try it. Now you have a sound that goes with your name. Always before silent E, and sometimes before E and I.
I didn't disappear.
It's a good thing he didn't. I don't know if I can think of any more words.
Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me. Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me.
The letter people. Today, the catching game.
Oh, mercy goodness. I'm so glad you came over as soon as I called. We're running into some problems.
Problems? What kind of problems, Mr. Swell?
Well, we need some kind of special place for you letter people to stand while you make your sound catches.
That's a good idea, Mr. Swell. But why do we need a special place to stand during the show?
Well, there's two reasons, Missy. First, if there's a special place for everyone to stand during the sound catches, there won't be any confusion, and everyone will know just what to do.
What's the other reason?
Well, it'll look like more fun for the people watching. And they'll be able to play right along with the game just by watching the TV sets.
That's a very good idea, Mr. Swell.
I think we should have to stand in special boxes.
Hubba, hubba. Special boxes? Great. But how many should we have?
3. See? I've got the whole thing figured out.
Nice. Very, very nice. How's it work?
Okay. This first box we'll call a starting clue box. The letter person whose sound starts the catch will get into the starting clue box.
Well, you mean if the catch was hat, then I would get into the starting clue box because hat starts with the same sound it starts horrible hair.
That's right, Mr. H.
Well, what about this next box here in the middle?
Oh, that's the catching clue box. That's where I stand. If the catch is hat, I stand in the catching clue box. Can you hear my sound?
Yes. It's right after the sound that starts with horrible hair, and right before the sound that starts, what is it?
The sound that starts tall teeth.
Yes. Now let me get this straight. In the sound catch hat, Mr. H will get into the starting clue box.
Because hat starts with the same sound that starts horrible hair.
And then, Miss A, you get into the catching clue box because your at-chew sound is the sound that Mr. H catches.
And then Mr. T will go into the ending clue box because hat ends with the same sound that starts tall teeth.
Right. Hat ends with the same sound that starts tall teeth.
Didn't I just say that?
Very good, Miss A. Very good indeed. I got one more question.
Yes, what is it, Mr. Swell?
How come the catching clue box is bigger than the other two clue boxes?
Yeah, I was just wondering about that myself.
Oh, well, that's easy. I decided that since I have to be in all the sound catches until another letter girl gets here, I should have a bigger clue box than the letter boys.
Well, it certainly sounds fair to me. Okay, Miss A, the catching clue box will be the biggest box of all, since you have to be in all the catches until another letter girl gets here, and besides, you probably have to use the extra room to sneeze. Oh, we better hurry and get set up. The first catching game goes on the air in just a few moments.
Well, what have we got here?
That first thing is a triangle.
And what's that thing in the middle?
That thing in the middle is a circle.
What's at the end?
That's a square at the end.
Okay, everybody switch.
Wow, they're moving.
What's in the middle now?
The square. The square's in the middle.
Okay, what's at the start?
The circle is at the start.
And what's at the end?
The triangle.
Oh, no, look.
Oh, what's in the middle now?
The square.
What's at the start?
The triangle, right?
Right.
And the circle is at the end.
You got it. Start.
Middle.
End.
Girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, moms and dads, it's time to play the game everybody loves, the catching game. And now, here's the star of the catching game, Monty Swell.
Thank you. Bless you all, audience. Thank you, Tom Fargo. Welcome to the catching game. And now let's meet our first contestant. Here she is, all the way from Punxsutawney, New York, Ruth Allen. Let's welcome her now, huh? Good to have you here, Ruthie. Tell us something about yourself.
My name is Ruth Allen.
Very good. Now, are you ready to play the catching game?
Yes, I'm ready.
Good. Let's play round number 1. Now, Ruth, I'm going to show you a picture, and you must tell me what you see in the picture. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a picture on our magic board. You have 5 seconds to answer. Now, please, no help from the audience. Your time is up. What do you see in that picture, Ruthie?
That is a bat.
Correct. Now look over there, Ruth. You see 3 clue boxes. Tell me, which letter person are you going to call out here to get into the starting box? Now we'll find that out after this word of interest.
Hey, do you see what that man has there? That is an A, and it makes the same sound that starts.
Achoo.
That wasn't an A. Now this is an A. It makes the same sound that starts achoo. They can't both be A's.
This is a lowercase A, and it makes the same sound that start.
Achoo.
And there's a capital A. They're both A's, and they both make the same sound that starts.
Achoo.
Now I get it. This is a capital A. It makes the same sound that starts. Achoo.
And there's a lowercase a, too. They both make the same sound.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, get that light off of me. It's causing terrible shadows right under my chin. Hello there, we're back. Now, Ruth, tell me, please, which letter person do you want to call out here to get into the starting clue box?
Oh, let me think, Monty. Well, since bat starts with the same sound that starts beautiful buttons, I'd like to call out Mr. B to get into the starting clue box.
Absolutely correct, Ruth. Mr. B, come on out and get into the starting clue box. Hello there, Mr. B. So nice to see you.
Beautiful to see you, Monty.
Very good. Now, Ruthie, tell me, if you will, which letter person do you want to call out from backstage to get into the catching clue box?
Oh, give me a second, Monty. Let's see. I better sound this out. Bat. Bat. I hear the same sound that starts achoo. Bat. I'll call out Miss A to get into the catching clue box.
Miss A, come on out and get into the catching clue box.
Hey.
Oh, bless you, Miss A. Hope that sneeze isn't catching.
Thank you, Monty.
Yeah, well, now, Ruthie, in order to win round number 1 of the catching game, tell me which letter person you want to call out to get into the ending clue box. Now, think carefully.
Oh, do I have time to sound it out again, Monty?
Well, go right ahead.
Bat. Bat. The ending sound I hear is the same sound that starts tall teeth. I want Mr. T to come out and get into the ending clue box.
You hear that right, you are. Mr. T, come on out and get into the ending clue box.
Terrific.
Ruth, congratulations. You have won round 1 of the catching game. Oh, we'll be right back to hear the sound catch and play round 2 after this word. So listen.
Well, well, what have we got here?
That first thing is a triangle.
And what's that thing in the middle?
That thing in the middle is a circle.
What's at the end?
That's a square at the end.
Okay, everybody switch.
Wow, they're moving.
What's in the middle now?
The square. The square's in the middle.
Okay, what's at the start?
The circle is at the start.
And what's at the end?
The triangle.
Oh, no, look.
Oh, what's in the middle now?
The square.
What's at the start?
The triangle, right?
Right.
And the circle is at the end.
You got it. Start.
Middle.
End.
We're back. Ruth Allen has just won round 1 of the catching game. And now the letter people are going to prove she's right by making their sounds catch. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, go ahead then and make the sound catch.
Bat.
Again. Do it again.
Bat.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. B, Miss A, and Mr. T. Tom Fargo, tell Ruthie Toothy what she wins.
Okay, Monty. Ruth, you're the lucky winner of not 1, but 2 beautiful bats. That's right, your first bat is a genuine wooden one, handy for hitting baseballs. And hold on to yourself, Ruth, because your second bat flew in here himself from a faraway cave. That's right, his name is Bob the Bat. Congratulations, Ruth, from the catching game. And now back to you, Monty.
Thank you, Tom Fargo. Now it's time for round 2 of the catching game. Ruth, you'll notice that 3 of the letter people are already in place. So tell me, who is in the starting clue box?
That's easy, Monty. That's Mr. F. His sound is the same sound that starts funny feet.
That's right, Ruth. Now, who is in the catching clue box?
It's Miss A. Her sound is the same sound that starts achoo.
Achoo, correct again. Who's in the ending clue box?
The letter person in the ending clue box is Mr. N. His sound is the same sound that starts noisy nose.
Very, very, very good, Ruth. Now I'm going to ask you to put the sounds together. I want you to tell me what word the letter people are making. Now think very carefully, Ruth, and sound it out. What is the word?
The word is fan.
Well, now the letter people will sound off, and let's see if Ruth is correct.
Fan.
One more time.
Fan.
Fan, absolutely correct, Ruth. The word is fan. One more correct answer, and you will win round 2 of the catching game. So look at our magic board. You have 5 seconds to tell me which thing on the magic board is a fan. Time's up, Ruth. Now I want you to tell me when the magic arrow stops on the fan.
Now, that's it. That's a fan.
Ruth, you are our grand prize winner. Tom Fargo, tell her what she wins.
Oh, congratulations, Ruth. You're the lucky winner of not 1, but 2 fantastic fans. And your first fan is a beauty, too, Ruth, made of sturdy paper. And all you do is wave it in front of yourself and enjoy refreshing, cool breezes. And hold on to yourself, Ruth, because your second fan is a person. And he'll follow you around and just love everything you do. His name is Ferdy the Fan, and he whistles, applauds, and stamps his feet no matter what you do. Enjoy your fans, Ruth, and thanks for playing the catching game. Back to you, Monty.
Thank you very much, Tom Fargo, and thank you, audience, for watching the catching game. I hope to see you here again next time, so everyone, goodbye, goodbye, and kissy, kissy. You're still on?
Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me.
The letter people. Today, meet Miss A.
I almost forgot to say that when I'm happy, I sneeze all day. All day I'm sneezing at you. achoo. Or silly slappy, achoo. All day I'm sneezing, achoo. When I get happy, achoo.
Scooby-Doo, wow, wow, wow. What a tune. What a tune. Splendid, actually.
Achoo. And thank you. My name is Miss A. I get my sound from the same sound that starts achoo.
Wow. Dr. Alice Antler here. It's a blast meeting you, Miss A.
Achoo.
My, that's quite a sneeze you have there. But I think I can help you get rid of it.
But I really
Nonsense. Wait here. I'll be back in a flash. I think I can scare her out of sneezing. This alligator should do the trick. There. Look at this alligator, Miss A.
I'm so happy to meet you, alligator. Achoo. Did you know that alligator starts with the same sound that starts achoo?
Wow.
Listen. Alligator, achoo. The same starting sound.
You know, I don't think that worked. Hang in there, Miss A. What she needs is some nature food. This apple should cure her sneeze. An apple a day keeps the achoo away. Here you are, Miss A, an apple. Just bite right into that.
Why, thank you, Dr. Antler. I love apples. Apple starts with the same sound that starts achoo. Listen. Apple, achoo. The same starting sound.
Wow.
This is so good.
No, I don't think that worked either. Hold on, Miss A. Help is on the way. This girl needs activity. Miss A, you need action.
Achoo. Achoo. Good. Action starts with the same sound that starts achoo.
Wow. Miss A, listen. Here is an axe. I want you to go out and chop some wood. Maybe that will work this sneeze out of your system.
Listen. Axe, achoo. Axe, achoo. Axe starts with the same sound that starts achoo.
Wow, this is a difficult case. I don't know what to do. Oh, maybe she digs sneezing. Miss A, I'll tell you what to do. Take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning. I'll tell you what to do for your chew.
Hey, do you see what that man has there? That is an A, and it makes the same sound that starts
achoo.
That wasn't an A. Now this is an A. It makes the same sound that starts achoo. They can't both be A's.
This is a lowercase a, and it makes the same sound that starts
achoo.
And there's a capital A. They're both A's, and they both make the same sound that starts
achoo.
Now I get it. This is a capital A. It makes the same sound that starts achoo.
And there's a lowercase a, too. They both make the same sound.
Well, what do you know?
Well, well, what have we got here?
That first thing is a triangle.
And what's that thing in the middle?
That thing in the middle is a circle.
What's at the end?
That's a square at the end.
Okay, everybody switch.
Wow, they're moving.
Yeah.
What's in the middle now?
The square. The square's in the middle.
Okay, what's at the start?
The circle is at the start.
And what's at the end?
The triangle.
Oh, no, look.
Oh, what's in the middle now?
The square.
What's at the start?
The triangle, right?
Right.
And the circle is at the end.
You got it. Start.
Middle.
End.
Step right up here. Win yourself a nice prize. You, young lady, wouldn't you like to win a wonderful prize? Sure you would. Now, here's how it works. I'll spin the magic wheel of fortune, and whatever word stops at the top, I'll read it to you. You have to tell me if that word has your sound in it. You do know your own sound, don't you, my dear? Bless you.
That's my sound. The sound that starts achoo.
Bless you. Very good, very good. Now let's give the wheel a spin. Apple. Remember now, 4 right answers and you get to pick a prize. Now, does apple have your sound?
Apple. Achoo.
Bless you.
Apple. Achoo.
Bless you.
Yes, apple has my achoo sound. In fact, apple starts with the same sound that starts achoo.
Bless you, bless you. Good for you, good for you. That's 1 right answer. Let's spin the wheel again. There it goes. It's stopping. Okay. This time the word is axe. Listen carefully now. The word is axe.
Axe. Axe. Achoo.
Bless.
Achoo.
Epidemic.
Yes, axe has my achoo sound. In fact, axe starts with the same sound that starts achoo.
Bless you. Good for you, Miss A. Axe does start with the same sound that starts achoo. Now, that's 2 words now that start with your sound. Be very careful, though, because the next word may not start with your sound, but your sound may be there someplace else in the word, maybe in the middle, Okay, let's give the wheel another spin. Here we go. It's slowing down. Let's see. All right, the word is bat. Listen now. Bat. Now tell me if bat has your achoo sound in it. Remember, it may be in the middle and not at the start.
Bat. Bat. Bat starts with the same sound that starts beautiful buttons. But yes, I do hear my achoo sound. In bat, my sound is in the middle. Listen. Bat. Achoo.
That's very clever of you, Miss A. Very clever. Your achoo sound is in the middle of the word bat. That's 3 right answers. 1 more and you get to pick out a prize. Here we go again. This time the word is fan. Now tell me if you hear your achoo sound in the word fan.
Fan. Fan. Fan starts with the same sound that starts funny feet, but I do hear my achoo sound in fan. Listen. Fan, achoo.
Bless you.
My sound is in the middle.
Miss A, you are a winner. Fan does have your achoo sound in the middle. Now you get to pick out a prize.
Oh, I want that pretty fish in the bowl.
Well, okay, Miss A, you may have the fish, but fish doesn't have your sound in it. Listen, fish. Achoo. See, there's no achoo sound in fish. Not at the start, not in the middle, not at the end.
I know that fish doesn't have my achoo sound in it.
Bless you.
But do you know what I'm going to name my fish?
I couldn't begin to guess.
I'm going to name him Alfalfa.
April afternoon, an Angora cat named Alfalfa lay languidly on his antique sofa, reading a book of magic. He was bored.
Oh, it's rubbish, really. All I have to say is abracadabra.
Did you say abracadabra, sir?
Absolutely amazing.
Then if I may, sir, Alphonse Alligator at your service. Here are your apricot appetizers. And if you don't mind, sir, you really shouldn't be seen witut your ascot. Will that be all this afternoon, sir? Very good. Just call if you need anything.
Absolutely amazing. All I said was abracadabra.
All right, men! Stay in formation now! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Company, halt! What's this? Who are you, and how did you get information on our secret code word? Abracadabra.
Hey, I'm Alfalfa. This is my attic, and who in the heck are you?
General active duty, sir. I am leader of this A1 battalion of Army Ants, and we are engaged in a highly organized retreat. You see, quite frankly, we're being overrun by an angry horde of alligators!
Oh, quick. There's a large hollow log at the bottom of the garden. You'll all be safe there.
All right, A troop, on the double! Keep your ranks and forward march!
Absolutely amazing. All I said was abracadabra.
Help, Alphonse!
What an amazing afternoon. Alligators and ants and anteaters and Airedales and Afghans and Alsatians and everything that begins with A.
Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me. Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me.
The letter people. Today, runaway words.
Is anybody home? I'm your new neighbor, Miss O, and I... Oh, my, what is this place? Hello? I wonder where everyone is.
Out to lunch. Out to lunch.
I am. I was. But I'm not now.
Who are you?
Who?
You.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm Professor Foghorn.
You're Professor Foghorn?
Who told you?
Why, you're one of the great inventors of Letter People Land.
I am? Oh, yes, I am. And this is my latest invention, a yo-yo without a string.
You invented a yo-yo without a string?
How'd you know?
You just told me.
I did? Oh, I did. Oh, yes.
Well, how does it work?
What?
The yo-yo.
Oh, well, I'll show you. You wind it up and throw it out, and 2 seconds later, it comes back to you.
Have you ever tried this before?
No. Here we go.
Watch out for the windows! Professor Foghorn, I don't think yo-yos can work without strings.
Of course not, silly. Who ever heard of yo-yos without string?
Professor, I'm ready to go to work now.
Okay, word machine. Be right with you.
Who's that?
My word machine. My proudest invention.
You invented a machine that talks?
Making him talk was the easy part.
Then what was the hard part?
Getting him to be quiet. You see, he's a word machine. He loves to say words. But before letters can become words, they must pass through the word machine first. He makes sure all the letters make their sounds right. If they do, he lets them pass through, and they become words.
What happens if they don't make their sounds right?
Who?
The letters.
Oh, the letters. Well, I don't know. It's never happened before.
Professor, please let's get to work.
Okay, I'm coming.
Professor, I'm over here.
What? Yeah, so you are.
This is just great. I've never seen a word machine work words before. How does he do it?
Well, if a group of letter people wish to play the catching game and make a word, they send me pictures of their letters, like these 3 letters over here. Letters. We get lots and lots of letters. Then I take the cards, feed them into the word machine, push the button, and there-mo! His memory banks are programmed to make the right sounds. The sounds the letter people themselves would make.
Bat. Yes, the letters made the right sounds. It can pass through.
Whoa, that's marvelous. What a machine. Oh, Professor, can I put some letters through the word machine?
If he doesn't mind, he's very ticklish, you know.
Word machine?
Okay, Miss O, but please be careful.
Thank you. I think I'll try these letters over here. Letters, we get letters. C-O-L-D. Open up, word machine. Zalo.
Cold.
The letters did not sound off correctly. They cannot pass through.
Professor, what's wrong?
My, I don't know, Miss O. For some reason, those letters upset his stomach. Poor word machine. Got a tummy ache?
Those letters didn't sound off right, Professor. The letter C was in the starting clue box and made it sound right, and L and D stood in the ending squish box and made their sounds right. But, Ms. O, your letter didn't make it sound right.
It didn't?
No, it didn't. The letter O was supposed to use its short sound because there was cooperation. But instead, it insisted on using its long sound, and the letters kept sounding off and saying, cold.
But I like the sounds the letters made. It makes a good word, too.
I'm sorry, Miss O. The letters didn't follow the rules. They didn't sound off right, so I can't let the word pass.
Cold.
Tayo Silver,
Professor, look, the word is running away. What'll we do?
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna make a bologna and jelly sandwich.
A bologna and jelly sandwich.
Oh, you want one too?
No, thanks. Professor. Oh, and I want you to try to make another word. Great. I wonder if those letters make a word. Well, there's only one way to find out. Open up, word machine.
I'm sorry, Miss O, but the letters you give me do funny things to my insides. They're not making the right sounds.
Please, word machine, I just want to make one little word.
Well, okay.
Zammo!
Great.
Those letters didn't make their sounds correctly.
But word machine, great is a word.
I'm sorry again, Miss O, but the letter E should have been long, and the letter A should have been silent, and the word should have been greet. But instead, those letters said great. The letters didn't sound off right, Miss O, and I can't let the word pass through.
But great is a word.
It may be a word, but it doesn't go by my rules.
great. Hi-yo, Silver!
The word ran away again. Come back. Oh, it's gone. Well, I'm going to try again. Open up.
Nope.
Word machine.
Nope.
Coochie, coochie, coo.
Miss O, please don't. I'm ticklish.
Zammo.
Two. Not again. Those letters didn't sound off right. Oh. Two. Hi-yo, Silver!
And another runaway. We should get them to try out for the school track team. Try again. Zammo!
R. Miss O, I feel terrible. Those letters didn't sound off correctly. R. Hi-yo, Silver!
I'll try another.
World. That's the last straw. Those letters didn't make the right sounds. World. Hi-yo, Silver! That was the best sandwich I Miss O? Word machine? Professor, I can't stop. Oh, my. Hold on. I'll push the emergency switch. What happened?
I just wanted to make a word.
But the letters she fed me didn't make the right sounds, so I couldn't let them pass through. They didn't follow the rules.
Why couldn't they be words anyway?
Why?
That's just what I ask you.
Oh, well, because they're not making the sounds correctly.
Well, I'm leaving
Foghorn, look. They've come back.
Oh, it's nothing but footballs with legs on them. Footballs with legs?
We don't care what the word machine says. We are words. Just because we don't play by your rules doesn't mean we don't like the game.
Professor, they look like such nice words. To, are, cold.
I'll let them pass through, only if they make their sounds right.
No! We like the sounds we make, and we're not changing for anybody.
Then I can't let you pass through.
Then you mark our words. Since you won't let us pass through, we're going to run away. From this day forward, we will be known as the Runaway Words.
Professor.
Word machine.
You want to get together, words you want to be. I sympathize, you realize, but first you must pass through me. I'm the word machine, word machine. I know it's fun to say your words a different way, but I'm the word machine, word machine. I can't let you pass, no way.
I, for one, will not become a word that isn't me. If to be a word I have to run, then a run
I shall be. We're runaway words, runaway words. We like our sounds the way they're heard. If we can't pass through the word machine, then runaways we will be. We're sorry, word machine. Word machine, 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 we're sorry, word machine.
Professor, they're running away. Can't you stop them?
I'm not Superman, Miss O.
If they get away, how will anyone ever know a runaway word when they see it?
I guess, Miss O, whenever a word doesn't sound off as it should, it's one of the runaways.
Professor, I have a tummy ache.
I'll fix you right up, old buddy.
Goodbye, runaway words. Good luck. I'll be looking for you.
No words are your words. Let's run away. No, I'm not going to stop. Let's go, runaway words. Let's go. Let's run, runaway words. Let's run away. With you. Let's run.
Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me.
The letter people. Today, meet the Chewy Cherry Choo Choo.
Well, see, old buddy. It wasn't much of a fishing trip, but it sure was terrific to get away from it all. Fresh air, sunshine. Nah. Let's rest for a minute. We have plenty of time to get to the railroad station to catch the train back home.
You call this a fishing trip? We didn't even bring our fishing poles.
Now, you know, Mr. C, I don't like fishing. I don't like to mess with hooks. I'm afraid I'll get cut. Besides, some of my best friends are fish.
Oh, brother, don't start carping on that again.
Stop complaining, see? Look at the bright side of things. You're rested. No one mistook you for an in-between meal snack. Nurk, nurk, nurk.
Huh.
And that nice farmer let you pick all those cherries. Life is just a bowl of cherries.
No, they are good.
Noisy, too. Do you think you could hold it down a little? You're ruining the environment.
Can't help it. These cherries are chewy.
Well, try to stifle your chomping a little, okay?
You know, this area is famous for its chewy cherries. Here, try one.
No, thanks.
Oh, try it. You'll like it. Chewy cherries will make you chomp with glee. I'll bet you'll even say hubba hubba, see? Good, huh?
Hubba hubba, these are good. Chewy cherries. Good name for them. Thanks, Mr. C. I'll do something nice for you, too.
When?
Oh, someday.
How about today?
Oh, boy, I knew there was a catch. You want me to tell everybody that you caught a giant fish that was so big
No.
Oh, no, your birthday's coming up.
Nope, last week.
Well, many happy returns.
I want you to squish with me.
No, not that!
Sorry, Mr. C, but I won't squish. No way. No, definitely not.
Oh, come on, Mr. H. I'll bet you'd like it.
No, I wouldn't like it.
We both could be in more words.
No, it's not worth it.
Well, give me one good reason.
Okay, I'm afraid I'll get cut on the jagged edges of the squish box. Cuts are no fun. I'm even afraid of a haircut.
Haircuts don't hurt.
So I'm told, but I'm not about to find out for myself, so there. And if you think I'm getting into a squish box with you, you're wrong. Cuts. A fate worse than...
Having only one way to be in words?
So what? Huh?
How about this? We could team up to make a whole new sound. A sound that's not a squish.
Uh-huh. I'm listening.
You like those chewy cherries?
Yeah? What's that got to do with it?
Listen. Chewy, cherry. The sound that starts chewy and the sound that starts cherry is a great sound. Great!
Great.
Hi-yo, Silver! Don't those runaway guys ever get tired? You were saying?
Well, why don't we team up to make the same sound that starts chewy cherry?
Chewy cherry. Chewy cherry. That is a new sound, Mr. C. I'll do it. If we get into a regular clue box. No squish boxes for me. Deal?
Deal. Chewy cherry, chewy cherry, chewy cherry, chewy
oh boy.
Chewy cherry.
Why don't you go back to chomping, see? Now you sound like an old choo-choo train!
What time is it?
The train leaves in 5 minutes!
Oh, no, we must be at least a mile away from the station.
We can make it if we run. But we better hustle! All aboard the Charleston, Chattanooga, Cherrysburg, Halifax, and letter people around.
What? He said, all aboard the Charleston, Chattanooga, Cherrysburg, and Halifax, and letter people around.
Oh, wow. Oh, looks like we're ready to go. All the things I have to deliver are loaded. Cheese for Charleston, a chocolate for Chattanooga, and a chicken for Chi-Chi Church in Chilliburg. Oh, looks like all the people are on board. Whoops, almost forgot my lunch. Bet I left it in the station house. Bye-bye, folks. Have a nice trip.
Keep running, see, we're gonna make it. We got a minute to spare. Pardon me, sir, is that the Chewy Cherry Choo-Choo?
Wah, wah.
Train 29?
Why don't you give me a sign?
Do you mind?
You reached the Pennsylvania station about a quarter to 4.
Do you mind?
Read a magazine and
Do you mind? We missed it.
Oh, that right for nothing?
You boys missed the boat?
Train. The Chewy Cherry Choo-Choo. What are we gonna do now?
Oh, couldn't have missed it. I'm the engineer, and the Chewy Cherry Choo-Choo will be leaving as soon as I get my lunch. Oh, you'll love the ride. One of the best choo-choos in the whole world. The Chewy...
But wasn't that the,
Now, what did I do with that choo-choo? Did I misplace it again? It was here just a minute ago.
We know.
Maybe it was stolen.
Uh-huh, the great train robbery. Now look, Mac.
Mick Chew. Charlie McChew.
Yeah, Mr. C, I'm Mr. H.
Please.
Thanks. I think I have some bad news.
Oh, that's too bad. Don't tell me. I hate bad news.
But I think you should know.
Your choo-choo left without you.
It's true.
Third time this week. My Chewy Cherry Choo-Choo's got a mind all its own.
Aren't you gonna do anything?
You bet I am. I'm going to find my lunch. Always think better on a full stomach.
How do we find these guys?
Mr. McChew, is there a way to catch up with the choo-choo?
Yes, that's where I left my lunch. The hand car. You boys want to help?
No, we've already eaten.
Oh, no. I need help catch up with the choo-choo. Hand car takes a lot of work.
Work?
Yeah, we'll help. If we catch the choo-choo, we'll get home.
All right, let's go.
Whoa, boys! We must be on the right track.
A box!
A box!
So what?
What is it, Charlie?
Chocolate. Yep, the Chewy Cherry Choo-Choo must have passed this very spot not long ago.
chocolate starts with our new sound, Mr. H. Chocolate, chewy, cherry.
Well, let's go, boys. The choo-choo isn't far away.
I sure hope we're on the right track.
Oh, wow, look. It's another crate. It must have fallen off when the choo-choo chugged around this bend in the tracks.
Cheese!
What? Huh?
Burger.
The same cheese that was headed for Charleston.
Yeah. And cheese starts with our new sound, Mr. C.
And we're off to catch the choo-choo. Can't be too far away.
Yeah, I think I've heard that one before. Huffa, huffa.
The chewy cherry choo-choo was here only a minute ago.
I don't see another box, do you?
It's an egg.
Oh, egg doesn't fit in. Egg doesn't start with the same.
No, but chicken does.
The chicken must have gotten off the choo-choo, laid the egg, and then boarded again. And if the chicken is on the choo-choo, that means that the chewy cherry choo-choo is stopping to rest once in a while.
I wish we could.
Wake me at 8.
Chi-Chi Church will be glad her chicken's all right. They cha-cha together. Well, let's go, boys!
Chi-Chi Church loved to cha-cha. She tried to teach the cha-cha to her champion chicken, Choo-Choo. She cha-cha cheek to cheek with her chubby cheetah, Jojo. In a pinch, she chose to cha-cha with her chum, Chug-Chug, the chimp. When Chi-Chi Church cha-cha'd with Jojo, Choo-Choo, and Chug-Chug, it was charming.
I see the choo-choo. Let's hurry. Am I glad to see you, choo-choo?
Good evening, Charlie. Thought you would catch up to me sooner. Did you find the clues that I left? I wanted to let you know what tracks I was taking.
Oh, sure did, choo-choo. Thanks.
The choo-choo talks?
I told you the chewy cherry choo-choo had a mind all its own.
I know, but you didn't tell us he had a voice all his own.
If you put the handcar on me, we'll be ready to go, Charlie.
Okay, choo-choo. All aboard!
Psst. Let's not tell anybody about this. They'll think we're crackers.
Brought you some chewy cherries and some chocolate cheese, choo-choo. My name is Charlie McChoo. I've got chalk on my hands. I drive the chewy cherry choo-choo through a lot of people land. But when I'm passing through, I just yell choo-choo-choo, and all the people in the land, well, they give me a hand. Charlie McChoo, when your train chugging past, you got the CH sound in your first name and your last. Oh, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. When you gonna stop for some cheese?
train every day for chatter and a charm. That delicious chocolate cheese the little people whip up. It has chestnuts so tasty, I must choose a second piece because my chewy cherry choo-choo has a weakness for chocolate cheese.
Charlie McChew, when your train's running fast, you got the CH sound in your first name and your last. Oh, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Please, when you gonna stop for some cheese? Charlie McChew, when your train's running fast, you got the CH sound in your first name and your last. Oh, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Please, when you gonna stop for some cheese? Charlie McChew, where's your train chugging past? You got the CH sound in your first name and your last. Oh, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Please, when you gonna stop for some cheese?
Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me. Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me.
The letter people. Today, meet the thing.
There's nothing to worry about in this old theater. Nobody's been here since the last music show in 1930.
Oh, Mr. T, this is the spookiest place I've ever been. I really don't want to stay.
I said there's no reason to be scared. Anyway, if something did happen, I'd protect you.
Oh, no, thanks. I can protect myself.
Yeah, but if anything happens, I bet you're the first one to run through that door. Out of my way!
Mr. T, did you see that? Mr. T? Mr. T, your teeth are chattering 1,000 times a minute.
I know that. They're my teeth, aren't they? I hope they don't break.
Break?
Break.
Hail Silver!
Must have been another one of those runaway word critters. I wonder if he's as scared as we are.
Oh, I'm so thoroughly scared I can't even think why we came here in the first place.
We came here to find the thing. The thing.
What was that?
That was the sound of the thing.
How can you tell?
Well, the thing is the only creature in letter people land other than a letter person to have two sounds. Listen. The thing.
The
sing. I hear them. I hear two different starting sounds. But how did the thing ever get two sounds?
Well, that's a long story, Miss U. But if we could turn back the clock a little, it'll be worth hearing about. You see, back in 1930, Grandpa T and Grandpa H were rehearsing their dance number.
You mean they were in show business?
The truth is, they were the best dancers around.
How do you like those steps, Mr. T?
Real smooth, Mr. H, but take a gander at these. Bop, bop, a loop, bop, a lop, bam, boom.
You dance divinely.
Well, thank you, Mr. H. You know, we've been partners and worked together so long. Well, don't you think we should squish?
Didn't you hear about what I told Mr. C? For me, squishing is a no-no. I'm afraid I'll cut myself on the jagged edges of the squish box. No, thanks.
If you won't squish, then I'm leaving the act.
Now hold on to your teeth, Mr. T. We can't break up the act like that. We're a team. Just like Mutt and Jeff, Hope and Crosby, Peanut Butter and Mustard.
I can help.
What was that?
I don't want to find out. Let's go.
I'll let you use my two sounds in your act.
Which are?
The sound that starts the and the sound that starts thing.
That's very nice of you. I didn't catch the name.
The thing.
Gee, thanks, Buckaroo.
Don't thank me yet. There's a catch.
Which is?
Whenever you two team up to use my sound, you must let me appear in the act with you.
He's gone.
I'm glad we can't use him in the act.
Why not?
Because you said you wouldn't squish. That's why we can't use the thing's help.
The thing is, Mr. T... The thing. The thing!
Is your hair caught in your teeth?
Will you keep your mouth shut for 3 seconds and listen? The thing. Those are the two sounds that are made when T and H team up to do an act. Yeah! Two sounds. I can hear it. There's a different sound at the start of the than at the start of thing. Hubba, hubba. I really like both of those sounds.
Two sounds, huh? Why, that makes the thing the only dance act in letter people land to have two sounds. And the two new sounds are not squishes. They're two brand new sounds.
Now you're thinking, Mr. T. I'll get into a regular clue box with you. That way I won't get cut and we can still team up.
Then that makes T and H the top bananas. It's a deal, Mr. Partner Buddy.
There's no doubt about it. The thing is in the act.
Theodore, hit the keys. But on Friday, March 13th, 1930, at 3 o'clock, the theater closed before the thing was able to do his act. And since then, he's been floating around waiting for the theater to open again. And that's the story about how the thing got its two sounds.
I like those two sounds, Mr. T. They're different, but yet the same.
There's truth to that, all right. The. Why, that TH sound rumbles through my mouth. The. It tickles my teeth.
You can hardly hear the TH sound that starts the word thing. It's like a thin breath of air.
Miss U, wait a That box is the Thing's theater trunk.
This place is not my idea of a good time.
These are all the things the Thing uses in his act.
You're right. There's the word that. The sound that starts that is the same sound that starts the word the. That, the. Oh, Mr. T, this is thrilling.
And there's the Thing's pet moth. The sound that ends the word moth is the same sound that begins the word thing. Moth, thing.
Why is this here?
Don't know. Looks fishy. I do not hear either TH sound in the word fish. Fish. The Thing. No sirree.
Well, maybe the Thing was hungry.
I'll get it. Uh-oh. Maybe I will get it.
Who was it, Mr. T?
Believe me, Miss You, not very much of anything.
Those 3 knocks are coming from the clock.
You better see who's there. I'm scared.
Oh, please don't be a ghost. Please don't be a ghost. Oh, please don't be a ghost.
Well, hi there.
Officer Jabberwocky, what are you doing here?
I'm trying to catch the Thing. This theater's going to open up again, and nobody wants the Thing flying around messing up the show. So I brought this leash to tie him up.
It's gonna be tough trying to catch something you can't see.
Gee, I never thought of that. Golly gee, what are we gonna do?
I don't think you'd have any trouble catching the Thing if you offered him a part in the new show. He'd like that.
Part in the show, eh? Gee whiz, that's a good idea. I was told I should do anything I can think of to catch the Thing. So I guess that includes giving him a part in the show.
Officer Jabberwocky, look! You caught the Thing!
Yes, but it was no easy ride. At least now we will always know where the Thing will be.
The Thing will do anything to get in the act.
Maybe if we hurry, we can all get parts in the show.
Oh, wow! Me a star! How thrilling!
Gee, I'd like to get in the act, too. Did you ever hear my impersonation of Monty Swell?
It's them! It's them!
They disappeared into thin air.
can dance. Take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. I'm the real thing. I've got two songs, but no sounds to sing. They're two new songs to sing. But it's the same sound for them, these and those. Thing is my thin sound. Here is how it goes. 350 steps. Thank you. I'm the thing. I'm the real thing. I can dance. Take a chance. Take a chance on me.
Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me.